Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today as my first video of a series to start the year of 2025 called The Art of Series, where I find albums that have music videos related to things that give me the idea to develop and discuss further interpretations of whatever I find interesting and do come to mind. It's a series of deep dives of meanings and interpretations based on my own experiences or relatable content that is found in everyday life. It's a developing series, so do have patience, everyone. Now, Rose has made a comeback with her personal EP named Rosie. And well, I would love to dive deep into a more constructive album deep dive. I don't think I'm more well-versed or up to standards just yet, so I shall settle with what I have currently. Today, we will be diving deep into the music videos of Number One Girl and Toxic Till the End, and giving our insights on the story and interpreting what it is in our own way. While it is from Rose's personal experience, I think most of us can argue that we can relate a lot to her lyrics, based on each and everyone's different experience in love. To preface this early, I drew some form of inspiration for video ideas from Choujimi with his Rosie album review video. Go check that out after this. It's a perfect description of Rose's overall album. Anyways, let's jump right into the video.
Give it all up if you told me that I'd be the number one girl in your eyes.
The storyline of Number One Girl is a song for the people who have felt these certain feelings from a period of time in their lives, where everything they do for someone isn't enough and every effort seems to not guarantee a returned love from said loved one. There's a deeper emphasis on the feelings of doubt, hopelessness, and insecurity that stems from the small actions a loved one has presented themselves to the author. And while the loved one reassures them they do love the author, the feelings cannot be felt due to the actions they've done, and this reflects to the song. I can see that while this song relays the message of those that are or have been in these situations, there's a hidden deeper message that vocalizes on the author's insecurity, doubt, and the spiral of a dwindling relationship that was supposed to work. How I see the way Number One Girl showcases the storyline is the despair held on by the author who wishes to be loved, wanted, and hoped for a return love that isn't reciprocated. It helps understand the vision of the deep sadness of the uncontrollable descent of the relationship that once brought happiness to the author. The intentional filming and the vicious effect brings that reminiscent or flashback memory that brings us, the viewers, to introspect even more of a past loved one whom we hold dearly to, despite what they've put us through. This is for the people who felt that everything they do, physically, emotionally, and time-consuming ways, isn't enough in the end.
We were toxic till the end. 'Cause even when I said it was over, you hurt. Baby, can you pull me in closer? You were plotting how to stay in my head. We were toxic till the end.
The storyline of Toxic Till the End is a beautiful visual story on the little things that we, as the viewers, don't notice the red flags due to the presentation or facade someone creates to lure you into the warmth of their love. The direction of the video really showcases how Toxic Till the End as a whole truly is toxic. It gives you that hopeful beat, but as the song and story progresses, the noticeable and little things become such a huge highlight to the storyline. It magnifies the subtle red flags into a bigger one that tears the fantasy apart to the reality they show. The cues of actions that seem normal to one magnifies into a spectacle of reality we never see, a trait that isn't normalized in a healthy relationship. This is from the small clues of the abrupt beginning, where Rose looks teary-eyed to the cutscene where their story began. As like any story of any relationship, it shows the strangers that connect immediately and strongly to the way the song begins in a hopeful note of a budding love that blossoms. Truly, it's a happy ending storyline, right? The one thing that perked my ears is Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you The X. The scenes of the guy getting hurt and having Rose attend to his wounds attest their love is strong but under certain conditions. Usually when lovers spend time, both must have a strong love, to the point of understanding one another's emotions. But during the game of chess, you can tell the disharmony from both sides. The overthinker and the horror. The guy closing the phone and Rose noticing only builds up to the climax of the song where she lashes out, running away from him only to find herself unable to escape. His grasp of his perfect spider web toxic relationship he's crafted perfectly. The way the song intertwines to the big fight, where Rose harms the guy she loves due to the emotional damage he's placed on her, brings that urgency and escalation of where the final straw breaks the camel's back. The strong beat as she sings the bridge brings the reality of Rose' heartbreaking journey of her toxic relationship with the guy and reveals the flashbacks of the good and bad memories, colliding like sugar and salt. It makes the music video all the more compelling to tell as I, myself and the viewers to can see ourselves in situational relationships that grow toxic over time. The way I understand number one girl and toxic till the end is that these two songs streamline the process of negative feelings that grow over time within a dwindling relationship, and that showcases in the ways the lyrics drags us into the song. A strong one from the song number one girl is the lyrics here. And the second one being this one. They hit the jackpot in writing the lyrics to those that are the hopeless romantics, the ones that wait to be loved right, the people that struggle to find a love that finds them. The lyrics really tells the audience it is all the words we wish to hear, albeit even a small fraction is enough for hopeless romantics to acknowledge that they too exist in a place where society's expectations of love are ground zero. It is a love letter to the ones that struggle in love, and that they too are loved because they are enough on their own. It's also the way the song helps come to terms that the love we seek may not always be good if it makes us become beggars, rather than knowing that we are loved right. The most memorable lyrics in Toxic till the end were the chorus here, and the bridge as well. The way Toxic till the end as a whole crafts a storyline of the real moments. How the dynamic between the two ex-lovers can turn toxic from the ways each can hurt the other based on the actions they create. I felt that Toxic till the end was hitting me personally, and I almost cried because of how much the song spoke about my personal experiences in the most realistic way. The longing, the hatred, the anger, they were all a culmination of a written diary of experiences that talks about the cycles of toxic love itself. Such a poetic lyricism and storyline that many others, other than myself, can relate to on a personal level. Overall, I think the way Rose showcases her story through her album Rosie really helps visualize the vision she wanted to always show to the world. Apart from her persona being in Blackpink, Toxic till the end and number one girl is one of the few songs in the album that helps bring the vision to life, and the fact many have interpreted the songs into their own personal lives is what makes us connect to Rose's life in a more interpersonal way, thus making it known that music connects us to one another. As we end the video, again I want to highlight one more time. It is my own opinions of the interpretations of what these two music videos mean to me personally, and if you think you have a different interpretation of them, discuss them in the comments below. I think that's it for today's video. I do hope you enjoy. And if you find anything interesting, leave them down in the comments. See you soon in the next video.